Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Taptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhani Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriya Manchokal Vyasya Kripa Sandhiveva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Isopanisad ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Waiting for you.
Hare Krishna students, very small announcement. Um, the CBA will be on Friday, 9:30 in the morning in this same kutir. So kindly be present. This one? Yes, the same kutir. Because that kutir, the leadership management program will be there. So the exam will be conducted in this kutir. And also, we would like to thank Maharaj, Bhakti Damodara Maharaj. He has been taking this Isopanisad class, and we are very, very grateful to him. The students have shared wonderful feedback of how the sessions have been very interactive, how they have really enjoyed the atmosphere in the classroom is very transformed, and the learning experience has been enhanced by Maharaj's presence. So we are very, very grateful for Maharaj also to come here and give us his association, his time, and help us in understanding this important book, Ishopanishad. So we are very grateful. We would like to thank Maharaj by loudly chanting once Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
His Holiness Bhakti Damodar Maharaj ki
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
jai, Shri Isopanisad ki
Jai.
Gaura Bhakti Vrinda ki jai.
Maharaj, I was very curious to ask one question to you, and therefore I took the privilege to ask in the very beginning of the session, though today is the last session too. Maharaj, we have seen many of videos, though could not see firstly publicly on Maharaj. So, Maharaj, I have learned that being spiritual master in our life is very important, and for us now being brahmachari, also now leaving our families, the role of spiritual master in our life is something very primary. So, what your realization is with your spiritual master, and how we can take it forward to deepen and more strong our devotional practice in our life. So, what is that relationship between a disciple and a spiritual master carries once longer in this Krishna consciousness and more firmly? So, with your realization, I request Maharaj you can share some inputs.
Thank you. Thank you for asking. The relationship between the spiritual master and the disciple is a strong relationship, very, very strong. And it should be cordial, cordial relationship, not based on fear. Sweet relationship. It should be a sweet relationship if the disciple is honest in his or her dealings with the spiritual master. A child is frightened hearing the father has come when the child is misbehaving. The child feels very comfortable and happy to run to go and embrace the father when he is proper. He knows that he has done something which the father will be very happy with. The activities of the disciples goes to the spiritual master because there's a connection. It's not an external thing, there's a connection. Everything the disciple does goes to the spiritual master. The moment someone does something wrong, the next question is, who is your guru? Because we expect the disciple to represent the spiritual master. When Bali Maharaj was speaking with Krishna, Krishna told him, I'm not surprised to hear this from you because of your family tradition. I would be surprised if you speak something contrary to what your family represents. So from the family you came from, they're all devotees. So I'm expecting not to hear something less than what they're telling me. See, it was expected. And that's how a devotee, a disciple should be. It should be a sweet relationship. A disciple is keeping all the regulative principles, chanting the minimum 16 as the spiritual master has given, has a strong faith in the spiritual master, has a strong faith, is loyally following the instructions the spiritual master has given. That Prabhupada said in 434 purport, he should serve the spiritual master like a menial servant, without false prestige and in full surrender. Because when there is submission and inquiries and a service is rendered without motive, it will touch the heart of the pure devotee. An automatic blessing will come. Automatic blessing comes. In 13:8, Acharya Upasana, the purport Prabhupada mentioned, the regulative principle becomes very easy for a disciple who has pleased the spiritual master by his service. So if one is struggling with the principle, means he has not satisfied the spiritual master yet. What is sincere service? Sincere service means there is no strings attached for whatever we do, no expectation. It is only motivated by the desire to please the spiritual master. Then everything will flow automatically. So we wrote that book, Spiritual Connection, to teach the devotee how to be connected with the spiritual master. While the spiritual master is physically present, that connection should be established. So that when the spiritual master is not physically there, a connection is already established, the flow will continue. Many devotees become bewildered when the spiritual master is not physically present. My spiritual master told me, my physical absence will not make a difference to you because of the training we have given to you. No difference. You won't feel my physical absence, which is true. I don't feel his physical absence because I feel he's always present. He's guiding and directing and always protecting. Always. If you see carefully, you see he's sitting here with me, and all the things I've been speaking with you, he's detecting. I'm not speaking. He speaks From my right, from my left, Prabhupada and my spiritual master, they sit. I'm sitting in the middle and repeating what they're dictating. And His Grace Chichara Prabhupada always asks me, how do you remember all these things? How do you quote this thing exactly? Statement purport like this? They're dictating. I didn't answer him now, I'm telling you. They are detecting. For this to happen, we need a connection. When the connection is established, whatever is happening with the spiritual master will flow through. So this is a very big science. It is not just a theoretical movement that we speak philosophy and we have no identification with it. That is my experience. We should be loyal to the spiritual master and follow him without duplicity. His Holiness Guru Govinda Maharaj said, duplicitous disciple will be cheated. The Guru will give him or her positions, fame, money, everything, but prema he will not give. A sincere disciple, Niskapat Bhakta, the Guru will give Krishna prema. He may not give position, but he will surely give prema to that disciple. And it is happening. It is going on very silently in our movement. So in this Christian consciousness, what Srila Prabhupada has established is bona fide. We don't need to jump here and there. Stay in one place. You get everything, but you have to follow without duplicity. The Krishna told Arjuna, a custom. In one place, you get everything. It is happening in ISKCON. But many devotees are cheating themselves. They are running here and there. They are missing. They are missing. We pray, we wish them well that they can go. But we should be very, very appreciative of Srila Prabhupada because what he gave is not common, it's not cheap. In our Sampradaya, we already have Acharya. Is it not? We already have Acharya in our Sampradaya. Who is that? Huh? Who is our Acharya Sampradaya? Yes, in our Sampradaya. Who is our Acharya? No. Madhvacharya. Yes, we already have Acharya in our system. And we have, again, Prabhupada in the same Sampradaya. Why is that? What Prabhupada gave to Roy is different from what Madhvacharya has given. Prabhupada gave us Goloka. Madhvacharya gave us Vaikuntha. But Prabhupada gave Goloka. Therefore, he is also an Acharya in the same Sampradaya because he took from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all our Acharyas, they are giving us Vaikuntha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought Prema in our system, and Prabhupada continued from there. So he said, ISKCON is an incarnation of Krishna in this age. ISKCON. It's not a religious organization competing with other organizations. This is different. Only those who are very sincere and not non-political will have the mercy of our charities to understand what this movement is doing, what it stands for, and where we are going. Majority of people will not get it because of the cheating mentality in our consciousness. That is my little experience. Does it make sense? Thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. You can continue? Okay. We continue from mantra 16. Isopanisad. Which one is slok together? Oh, slok is long. Okay, translation. Translation?
O my Lord, O principal philosopher, maintainer of the universe, O regulating principle, destination of the pure devotees, well-wisher of the progenitors of mankind, please remove the effulgence of your transcendental rays so that I can see your form of bliss. You are the eternal supreme personality of Godhead, like unto the sun as I am.
Thank you. One sentence. Mantra 16 continues the prayer of Mantra 15 for the Lord to reveal his spiritual form. One sentence. Please remove all desires and impurities which separate me from Krishna. Please remove all desires and impurity which separate me from Krishna. That is Mantra 16. It's not balanced yet. You can shift it. No, it's not balanced yet. All right, thank you. You have to see this also from inside. So there you go. Yeah, it's better. Make it bolder. You can see. Impersonal form versus personal form. Go up here. Okay. View her Rasmi. Kindly remove the rays. Why he wants the rays to be removed?
Suppose there is a quality, a light bulb, and the whole light is only coming, then the eyes will not see the actual object.
Very good. Very good. Somebody else? What do you say? Why wouldn't you like to have personal relationship with the Lord? Very good. Something more? Why you want the effulgence removed? Yes.
It's blinding.
He's blinding. Okay. Yes, sir.
He says right here that he wants to see his form of bliss.
Yes. Thank you. He is not satisfied with the light. He's not satisfied. What relationship we have with the light? Can you embrace? Can you kiss? Can you hug light? Effulgence? Any rasa there? No. There's nothing there. In the form, the personality, yes, there's enjoyment. He's not satisfied with the light. He wants to see the real person. and have a transcendental relationship with that. If he's satisfied, he will not ask for it to be removed. He's not satisfied. You want to see Bhagwan, a person who has all the transcendental qualities. All transcendental qualities. Yes. The sun and the sun's rays are one and the same qualitatively. Similarly, the Lord and the living entities are one and the same in quality. The sun is one, but the molecules of the sun's rays are innumerable. The sun's rays constitute part of the sun. The sun and the rays conjointly are the complete sun. Within the sun planet, there is the sun god. And similarly, within the supreme spiritual planet, Goloka Vrindavan, from which the effulgent Brahmajyoti is emanating, there is the eternal Lord, as stated in Brahma Samhita. Go to the next. Right? The sun's rays constitute part of the sun. But can we say the rays of the sun is the sun? Huh? No. Not independent. The rays of the sun exist because there is sun. And the sun planet, the sun god has no form. The sun god, does he have a form or not? Just light only, nothing inside, only light. That's a form. Yes, that's a form, it's a person. And because the person has feelings, has wonderful qualities, sweet qualities, that makes him attractive, and people want to go there. So the sun god is there, the sun globe is there, the sunshine is there, the sun rays are there. Sun god, Krishna the Supreme Lord. Sun globe, Goloka Vrindavan. Sunshine, Brahmajyoti. Sun rays, living entities. One in quality but not in quantity. That is the difference. There is a person behind the impersonal effulgence. Since he is addressed as the primeval philosopher, Ekadesi, and maintainer, Pusan, and well-wisher of the universe, Prajapatya, the supreme truth cannot be impersonal. It cannot. The personal aspect is the most auspicious. When you look at the wave of the ocean, what do you see? If you look at the ocean, you see the waves. Is it not? But do you see the ocean? So can we say there's no ocean? The waves is there without the ocean? The waves have no existence without the ocean. But we see. Okay, for example, so what is the most important thing in this garland? The thread. Thank you. But do you see the thread? So if I say there's no thread, there's no thread, just garland, beautiful, two color here. Yeah, very nice, but no thread. Will you agree with me? Will you consider me intelligent? Huh? No. So behind the beautiful garland is the thread. So behind everything in this world is the Supreme Lord Krishna. There's no existence without him. That is his position. Yesterday we were making that graphic design. Right? Krishna is far behind, and all his expansions are in the front. And the list of all his expansions is with the Jiva Atmas. So we are spread everywhere. Everywhere. We are spread everywhere. And behind everything is Krishna. Even behind us, as as important as we may be, our importance is what? The super soul who is here guiding us. But we don't see the super soul. We may see all the demonstrations of our activities, but behind that, the intelligence of the super soul behind, dictating everything for us. So one should give a credit to the proprietor. That's intelligence. The personal aspect is the most auspicious. Personal, Kavalia Tasma, most auspicious. Paramatma, more auspicious. Brahmajyoti, auspicious. Auspicious, more auspicious, and most auspicious. The description of this transcendental abode of the Lord, Krishna, is in Brahma Samhita, and the Brahma Jyoti is described there as the supreme rays behind that planet, just as the sun's rays come from the sun globe. Unless one surpasses the Brahma Jyoti glare, one cannot have any information of the land of the Lord. The impersonal philosopher, being blinded by the dazzling Brahma Jyoti, cannot realize the factual abode of the Lord, nor his transcendental form. Affected by such a poor fund of knowledge, the thinkers cannot understand the all blissful transcendental form of Lord Krishna. Sri Isopanisad therefore offers this prayer to the Lord to remove the effulgent rays of the Brahmajyoti, so that the pure devotee can see his all blissful transcendental form. Form of Krishna is blissful, sweet, very attractive. You know? Yes, that's what we want. We don't want just the light. We want to see that sweet form of Krishna with all the wonderful qualities, because that is where rasa is. Rasa is not in the light. Rasa is in the person who is producing that light, which is some of his energies. We want to enjoy with Krishna, not with light. By realization of the impersonal Brahmajyoti, one experiences the auspicious aspect of the Supreme. By experience of the Paramatma, or all-pervading feature of the Supreme, one experiences a still more auspicious and enlightenment. And by meeting the personality of God face to face, the devotee experiences the most auspicious feature of the Supreme. The beautiful form of Lord Krishna is described throughout the whole scriptures. Is it not? You remember? Anyone? Any description of Krishna's beauty anywhere? Nectar of Devotion, Bhagavatam, anywhere? Yes, bro.
Want me to recite? Or...
Anyone? Just flow as you like. Translation and purport. Yes.
Wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head.
Take it gradually. Take it gradually. Wearing a peacock feather. Yes.
Peacock feather ornament.
Are you meditating? Are you meditating? This is not just reading. You have to connect. You see a person standing, wait, peacock feather on the head. Yes. Take it gradually so we can flow with it. It's meditation. Go ahead.
Blue Karnikara flowers on his ears.
Blue Karnika flowers. Krishna put one here and put one here.
A yellow garment as brilliant as gold.
Yellow garment as brilliant as gold, molten gold, the shining, bright, like millions of moons put together, millions of suns together. Yes.
And the Vaijayanti garland.
Vaijayanti garland. Vaijayanti garland. How many colors?
5.
Vaijayanti is more than 5. 9. Vaijayanti garland has 9. Who is the husband of Vaijayanti garland? Who is the husband? Garland. Who is the husband? Answer me! Thank you. Kaustubha Jem is the husband of the Vaijayanti garland. Kaustubha Jem. See, that's Krishna. Not sweet? Garland is a person. It's a wife. Kaustubha Jem is the husband. It's a person. Both of them are person. And one day she hit her husband. And someone said, "Hey Krishna, what is your Kaustubha Jem?" Oh, Radhani stole it. Radhani said, no, I didn't steal it. Lalita stole it. Lalita said, no, I didn't take it. Visakha took it. Visakha said, no, I didn't take it. So who stole it? They bring that way. Yeah, Vaijayanti garland. She stole your garland. So Krishna said, you were a thief. Come on, bring that way. Oh, okay. A thief should be punished. And Krishna punished the Vaijayanti garland, and Kaustubha Jem came out. Hare Krishna. Now you continue.
Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest of dancers.
Yes, Krishna is the greatest dancer. Very good.
As he entered the forest of Vrindavan, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints.
Hari Hari. Oh.
He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips,
Very good.
and the cowherd boys sang his glory.
Yeah. Beautiful. Can you say Haribo to Prabhu?
Haribo!
Thank you. Yes, that is Krishna. Can the impersonalists enjoy this? Can you see that they are cheated? Are they not cheated?
Yes.
So much cheated. They cannot enter here. They can't come here. They're too far away. But devotees have access to this. Beautiful Krishna, the reality. Yes, that's Krishna. Something more? Something more? Something. They're talking about Krishna. Beauty. It should be planted in the heart so we can constantly meditate. It should be the meditation. Yes.
It's also described in the 11th canto that Krishna, he has ears which are like the leaves from the pomegranate tree.
Krishna's ear, like
Leaves from the
the leaves
pomegranate
from the
tree.
pomegranate tree. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Something more? Yes. Brahma-samhita, yes.
चिंतामणि प्रकर सद्म सुकल्प वृक्ष लक्षावृतेश सुरवीर विपालयन्तं लक्ष्मी सहस्र शत संभ्रम सेव्यमानं Govindamadi Purusham.
Yes. Translation.
I don't know it exactly.
As you remember, whatever you can get from there.
Millions of Lakshmis are affected towards him. He he's Govinda and he's the holder of millions of cows. I remember this one.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. He's a cowhead boy. That is Krishna's eternal occupation. Eternal occupation of Krishna is a farmer. Krishna is a farmer. He's not a mechanical engineer. He's a farmer. Why Krishna chose to be a farmer instead of being a Brahmana, Kshatriya? Why he chose to be a Vaishya instead of Kshatriya or Brahmana? Which one is higher? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya? Which one is higher? So why Krishna chose to be a Vaishya instead of Brahmana? Hmm? They can take care of cows. Very good. Very good. Yes, sir. Thank you. Close to the gopis. Very good. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Also, Vaishya can come to the platform of teaching. Sometimes he can come to the platform protecting also. So he knows the art.
Very good. Thank you. Yes, Prabhu.
My speculation that Krishna is known as the maintainer.
Very good. Thank you.
Vaishya community is also
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Krishna is the supreme maintainer. Pushan. Right? You're talking about Pushan. Pushan. He is the maintainer. Ekarsi and maintainer. That's Christian position. So he took that role because he's a maintainer. If our stomach is not there, Brahmana would read for how long? Brahmana. If there's no food in the stomach, how long the Brahmana will read his scriptures? Where will you understand? The hunger is biting your stomach. He's a maintainer. Krishna is the supreme maintainer. That's his position. So he's not joking. He knows exactly what he's doing. Yes, that is his position. All right? Next. Next. Yes. Bhagavad Sandarbha Srila Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami is our Tattvacharya. One. So he explained this word, Bhagavan. As you can see on the screen. The complete conception of the absolute truth is realized in the personality of Godhead because he is almighty with full potency in transcendence. In the Brahma Jyoti, the full potency of the absolute truth is not realized. And therefore, Brahma Jyoti, Brahma realization is only partial realization of the personality of Godhead, or learned sages. The first letter of the word Bhagavan is twice significant. First in the sense of one who fully maintains. Bhagavan is one who fully maintains. That is first meaning. And the second in the sense of guardian. He is the maintainer, the supreme maintainer, and is our guardian. That's the first word, Bhag. Bhag. Then when you add Ga to Bhaga means one who fully maintains the guardian, is a guide, is a leader, and the creator. all the attributes, the wonderful qualities of Krishna. And when you add Van, Bhagavan to it, now Krishna, the complete Supreme Personality of God is what? One who fully maintains, is a guardian, is our guide, is a leader, is a creator of every living being live in him. And he lives in every being. That is a complete meaning of Bhagavan, Krishna. Yes. The second letter Ga means guide, leader, or creator. The letter Va or Ba means that every being lives in him, and he also lives in every being. In other words, the transcendental sound Bhagavan represents the infinite knowledge, potency, energy, opulence, strength, and influence, all without any tinge of material liberties. The Lord fully maintains his unalloyed devotees, and he guides such devotees progressively on the path of devotional perfection. As leader of his devotees, he ultimately awards the desired result of devotional service by giving himself to his devotees. Did Krishna give himself to devotees? Huh? Very good. Krishna gave himself to who? The devotees. Which devotees? Huh? Which devotees? Pure devotees. Among pure devotees, who are the best? The Basis. Krishna gave himself to Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda completely controlled Krishna. Krishna gave himself to Srimati they controlled Krishna completely. Krishna gave himself. The Sukadeva Goswami mentioned the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, who is the Lord of all the lords, like Brahma, Shiva, Indra, and all the universes with all their directors. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who controls all of them, has a very special quality. Which one is that? That he comes under the control of his own devotees. Is it not true? Arjuna and Krishna. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Krishna was washing Arjuna horses for 18 days and feeding the horses for 18 days. Did he complain? Was he? There are two things who can do something. Two things. One thing, I'm doing it with a grudge. And I want to show to all of you how humble I am. Can you see me? Can you see I'm very humble? Can you see? That is not pure. That is not pure. I want to make sure how humble I am. The best way is one is doing it without false prestige. That's different. Narottam Dasakura. He will go and he will bring sand and spread it where his prisoners are going to pass to. He will spread it there. So when Lokanath Goswami comes to pass stool there, after passing stool, it's easy for him to sweep it away from the place with a broom. And they use that broom to put on his head. That's his bhakti. That is a person who is eligible for prema. How was he able to do that? How was Lokanath Dasakura able to do that? What's his special quality which we learn? Which one? Huh? Humility. What else? We're talking about Narottam Dasakura. He's special devotee. Special. That's what he does every day. He never allowed anyone to see him, including his spiritual master. Even when Goswami asked, who is doing this thing? He didn't come out. He hid. Many devotees have left this movement because they felt not recognized, not appreciated. And many will still leave for the same reason. I'm not appreciated. I sacrifice so much here. Nobody knows me. Narottam Dasakura didn't leave his guru. He stayed. Even when the guru asked, he didn't show. Until the guru has to come and catch him by himself. And he blessed him. So Jiva Goswami said, I have never seen or heard of a devotee like Narottam Dasakura. He gave him that title, Narottam Dasakura Mahashaya. He gave him the title. It's not Lokanath Goswami, it's Jiva Goswami who gave him that title. Mahashaya. Thakura Mahashaya. Yes, so this is the attitude of pure devotee, or for pure bhakti. We should learn it from our acharyas. They did. Not pretending, not making sure. Yes. We got the blessing. All the blessings. The ticket to go back to Godhead. He has all. So Krishna lives in the heart of those devotees. That is the residence of Krishna. He told Narada like that. If you go to Vaikuntha, you will not see me there. If you go to the heart of yogis, you will see me there. Where will you see Krishna? Where will you see Krishna? In the middle of devotees chanting Hare Krishna mantra. That is where we find Krishna. Krishna himself is talking to Narada Muni. If you go to Vaikuntha, you don't see Krishna there. Krishna is not there. He's there. If you go to the heart of yoga, he's not there. He's there. But why did he say, if you go there, you don't see me? Why did he say that? In Bhagavad Gita, many places he say, I'm the heart of the devotee, all living entities. And where he say, I'm in the heart, all living entities. And now he's saying, if you go, you go to yogi, you don't see me. You go to Vaikuntha, you don't see me there. You see me when my devotees are chanting my glories. What's the meaning of that? If you go by Vaikuntha, you don't see me. Go to the heart of yogi, you don't see me. What does it mean?
It means that he is, what you say, he's getting purchased by devotees and he's very, I don't know what word to do.
Okay, thank you. Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you. The contribution? Yes.
The Krishna, there is not the Krishna in the Vrindavan, other forms of Krishna.
No, it's Krishna. It's Krishna. It's super soul. It's in all hearts. It's not there in your heart?
But Paramatma not.
Yes, yes, yes. That is what he's saying. I'm not there in the heart of yogi. His super soul is talking to, you know? Yes, Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Krishna is there. He's always there, but not realized. Only the devotees can realize him. Only devotees realize him. Only devotees. Krishna is fond of his devotees. So Arjuna allowed Krishna to wash his horses and feed his horses for 18 days. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Arjuna didn't know Krishna is supreme. Huh? Arjuna did not know that Krishna is supreme. Why did he allow Krishna to do that service for him? Why? Because of their friendship. Because of their lovely dealings. So behind all the shootings, arrows, and killing horses, elephants, and the soldiers, the lovely dealing between Arjuna and Krishna was going on very silently in the same place. That is the potency of love, pure love for God. That's what he does. And Krishna gave himself to his devotees. Is Krishna ashamed of that? Is he ashamed? Oh no, don't tell people that, son of you. Don't tell. Put it to yourself. Krishna do like that? No. No. Krishna is very proud. He's very proud of that. It's a pleasure for him. So he did that to show his devotees. So Sukadeva Goswami telling Parikshit Maharaj, Krishna had this special quality of coming under the control of his pure devotees. Yes. That is nature. It is not a fault. It is the problem of pure love. That is how pure love functions. And Krishna is dealing with his devotees. Sweet dealing with his devotees. That's Krishna. He is Bhagavan. He is Bhagavan. Give himself to his devotees. He lives in his devotee, and devotee lives in him. Yes. 4968. 4963. I am under the shelter of my devotees. I have given my independence to my devotees. 4963. I have given my independence to my devotees. Krishna is telling Dvasamuni. I have given my independence to Ambarish Maharaj. So I'm not independent. If you want to be saved, go back to Ambarish Maharaj. He did. And he was saved. Yes. As stated in the Kathopanishad, the Lord can be known only to those whom he favors, and not to anyone else. And such special favors are bestowed upon his pure devotees only. Only. Sri Isopanisad here indicate such favor of the Lord beyond the purview of the Brahmajyoti. Devotees go inside, not outside. All right? Hare Krishna. Mantra 17. Let's go to 17. All right. Let's chant the slok together. This one we can chant. All right? Ready? The mantra. We want to chant the mantra together. It should come on the screen. Okay. Those who has a book, so you can recite. Let's go. Before Prabhu come. Let's recite. Haribol. Translation?
Let his temporary body be burnt to ashes, and let the air of life be merged with the totality of air. Now, O my Lord, please remember all my sacrifices, and because you are the ultimate beneficiary, please remember all that I have done for you.
Very good. Mantra 17 emphasizes understanding Krishna at the time of death. It is a prayer to the Lord to kindly remember our service to him. Also, in this 17, is a prayer of a devotee for the mercy of the Lord. The devotee is begging the Lord for his mercy. In other words, we can approach Krishna through Through, how do we approach Krishna? Mentality. What mentality we should have towards approaching Krishna? Humility. We can approach Krishna through humility. We should humble ourselves before Krishna. It is not possible for anyone to remember Krishna. It is Krishna who will help us to remember him. When he is satisfied with our services, he will help us to remember him. The time of difficulty is difficult. Kulashekar Maharaj, he expresses his feelings, practical feelings, his realization. At the time of day, it's very difficult. The pain, the mucus covering our breathing, we're choking, or we can't breathe properly, can't think properly, and pain. So you'll be thinking of only pain and nothing else. So Kulashekar Maharaj is praying to Krishna, please, Mukunda Maharaj, please, let me leave my body now that I can think of you. Now that I can remember you. This time, not at that time. So Krishna helps us to remember him at the time of death. That is our security. That's our protection. And he will help us when he has seen the quality of our services. Based on the quality of our services, Christians, so Shambhu Manu is praying, please show me your mercy. Show me your mercy. True humility. Yes.
I have one question in terms of this, because understands Swayambhuva Manu as a completely pure devotee, but the pure devotee, like Prahlad Maharaj, he never asked for anything. So this just seems contradictory to that. How do we understand this? That he's praying for this protection, everything.
Very good. Very good question. There are pure devotees who did not pray. They are pure devotees who prayed. Praying does not disqualify someone from, it does not mean faithlessness. It's also a feeling. It's a feeling. Some prayed, some did not pray. Many prayed. Kulashekar Maharaj, Bugula Maharaj is what? Prayers of Kulashekar Maharaj. Powerful devotee. Kunti Devi prayers. Bhishma Devi prayers. Prahlad Maharaj prayers. So many prayers. Prayers by the personified Vedas. All prayers, everywhere, they prayed. Do you see any of our acharyas who never prayed? All our acharyas, they don't pray? All of Prabhupada didn't pray? Prabhupada prayed to go to America. Yes. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur prayed. Bhaktivinoda Thakur prayed. Narottam Das Thakur, all of them, they prayed. They all prayed. Some did not pray, but some prayed. We should pray. We should pray. It does not disqualify them. It depends on the quality of your prayer. There's nothing wrong praying Christian. Please don't forget me. Don't forget me. I know I didn't make the mark, but please help me. It would just be prayerful. Prayerful. It's good. It's good to pray. Constantly. You should pray constantly. Very powerful. Prayer is like a child crying for the help of the mother. The child is there, the mother, he doesn't cry, the mother says, okay, he's fine. But the moment the child cries, he's there. So Krishna, oh, okay, it depends on me. Let me take care. It's not that he's not seeing. He will give more attention. Like a mother will give more attention when the baby cries. So prayer is very important. He's teaching us what we should do. We should pray. Yes. The body is temporary and the soul is eternal. I mentioned that in the translation. Is it not true? Go forward. Let's see. Yes. The Lord is addressed as Kratu, sacrifice or intelligence, because he is the essence of sacrifice and knowledge. Aham Kratu, Aham Dagya. Bhagavad Gita chapter 9, text 16. It is I who am the ritual. I, the sacrifice. Everything is Krishna. Still, Krishna still have a personality. But they had become impersonal. Okay. Why repetition? Why repetition? Devotee is urging the Lord to act quickly. To act quickly. It's not a command. It's not a command. Because do it for me now. Not a command. But the devotee is begging the Lord for urgency. My situation is very urgent. She should help. Right? Can go forward. Giving up material body, accepting spiritual body, relationship with the Supreme Spirit. Two things you see here. No living entity is originally formless, as is wrongly supposed by persons with a profound of knowledge. Here also in Mantra 17 of Sri Isopanisad, the principle is supported that the living entity exists after the annihilation of the material body. Life is eternal. Life is eternal. In the material world, there is wonderful workmanship by material nature in the matter of creating different varieties of bodies for the living beings in terms of their propensities for sense gratification. The one who wanted to taste stool is given a material body which is quite suitable for eating stool, that of a hog. Similarly, the tiger has such a body that it can live by enjoying the blood of other animals and by eating their flesh. The human being is not meant for eating stool of flesh because the shape of the teeth is different. Is it not? No difference between the canine and the molar? They're different. Animal doesn't have, they don't have molars. They only have canine teeth for tearing flesh. Did they cook their meat? Eh?
No.
Why? They are very primitive. They're not scientific. Eh? Primitive, they don't have knowledge. Is that the reason? No. No. Why do we cook our own meat before eating? Huh? Say it.
I just said that we don't cook meat at least, but why do we cook before
Why do we cook meat before eating? Why don't we eat it just like the tiger? It is not natural for us. It is not. Anybody have constipation? It's only human being who has so many complications. Because they are living on natural life. A natural life. So we have to pay for it. And we are paying dearly for it. They don't go to hospital. And it is tasty for them. It is tasty. It is not natural, therefore we want to bring it to our level. You have to cook it and put in the spice and things to it is not advancement, it is not civilization, it is sinful activity due to ignorance. It is ignorance only. So we shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. There are many devotees who are in the movement for many years. They still have the taste of meat in their head, in their consciousness. Is it not true? Huh? You're not sure? So I'll give you an example. Eh? Shall I give example? I know a temple that in their restaurant, they will make a tofu. Understand? Tofu? Soybean. They will shape it like fish. They will shape it like chicken. What is behind that consciousness? Eh? I don't know, I'm asking you. What is behind that? The taste of meat is still in the head. That is why I want to make it look like tofu look like fish. No. But why do we make it? Why do we make it like fish? Why do we make it like chicken? It is in the head. Yes. It is in the head and is coming out. Excuse me. Through our we should take it out. It should not remain there. If it remain there, it will affect us. At time of death, we will pay for it. Christian will not come. Christian will not come to us because we're not refined the devotee yet. We're not refined yet. Nor does he have any desire to taste too, even in the most aboriginal state of life. Human teeth are so made that they can chew and cut fruit and vegetables with two canine teeth, so that one can eat flesh also. The material bodies of all animals and men are foreign to the living entity and change according to the desire of the being for sanctification. Our intestines and the animal intestine is the same. Eh? What's the difference? The length. Very good. The length. Our own is long. And their own is short and a lot of acid. Nature did this naturally. And we are trying to interfere with nature. This is our problem. It's our disease. We cannot change. Nature can change. We cannot change nature because nature is superior to us. Superior. So we cannot change. It's changing us. So we should do the right thing. Is it not? Okay, let's look forward. How is material body created? You, this way. You, that way. You, this way. It's like that? How is it created? Is there in the book? My question is there. The answer is there. What is the answer? According to our propensities for sanctification. Right? If you go to a tailor and give him your measurement, what do you expect the tailor to give you? Eh? If you have gone to a tailor and give your measurement, he has taken your measurement for your dress, what are you expecting from him? He will give your size. The measurement which you give to him, he's going to make the dress accordingly. Is it not? So you have to blame the tailor for anything? No. It is what we told him to do, he did. So our desire for sense gratification is our application to material energy to give us the bodies we're having now and all the difficulty that is going with it. Is it not true? Yes, that is the knowledge from Isopanisad. Prabhupada put it very clearly here. So he said here, a tiger wants to eat stool. So the body of a tiger is given. When the soul wants to eat stool, a whole body is given. Want to take blood, tiger body is given. It's according to our desire. Not that Krishna imposed it. It is our karma, our wrong desire that impose our suffering, our enjoyment upon us. Not Krishna. Not Krishna. Yes. So if we want to be happy, we should do what? Follow the teachings of the scriptures. So follow the scriptures as it is. If you want to be happy, we can change our tomorrow from today. Not tomorrow, it's today we can change it. Tomorrow is late. We already prepared for it. So we can work on our tomorrow today. So our future depends on what we are constantly meditating upon now. That's the future. So a sincere devotee can predict the future of everyone by looking at our activities easily. What happens after death of a body? What happens after? The living entity not annihilated. Doesn't become formless, but continues to exist. Bhagavad 2:12. Is it not? 2:12. Very clear. Very clear. Not difficult. Yes. Why always change? Why? Why always change? Different desires for sense gratification. Srila Prabhupada said in one lecture, by desire we came here. So it is only by desire we will get out. Only by desire. Therefore, we have to change our desire. Not killing desire. You cannot kill desire, but we can change it. We can purify it. We can purify our desire. That's why we're in Krishna consciousness. Learning the process of transforming our material desires into spiritual desires. Krishna consciousness. How does a yogi change his body? How does a yogi change his body?
Controls the movement of the air in the body.
Yes. Control the movement of the air in the body. Second,
Rise the light air to Brahma Randra.
yes. And transferring oneself to another planet. Yes. The perfect yogi can transfer himself to any planet he likes by his practice. By his practice. The process is to give out one material body and then enter into another body. And the highest perfection of such a bodily change is possible when a living entity is able to give up his material body altogether, as is suggested in this mantra. He may then enter into the spiritual atmosphere where he develops a completely different quality of body, a spiritual body which never has to meet death or change. We'll go to a deathless place. Deathless place, the spiritual sky. Deathless place. We have to work for it. And Krishna consciousness is the ground. We're working for our journey back home, back to Godhead, the deathless place where death is absent. Eternity is predominating. Eternity. When does this stop? When does it stop? Changing bodies. When will it stop? When will it end?
When the living entity enters into the spiritual atmosphere.
Yes.
then it's spiritual.
Yes. When the living entity enters into the spiritual atmosphere and develops a spiritual body. Pargita 8:20. Pargita 8:20. Eight 20. What does it say? Yeah, there is another nature beyond this temporal, what is a spiritual permanent place. 8:20. Vyakto avyakta. Parastatmutu bhavanyo vyakto vyakta sanatana. Check it now. Look at it. Put it in the book. Let's see. 8:20. Parastatmutu bhavanyo.
Translation.
Yeah. Go on.
Yet there is another unmanifest nature, which is eternal and is transcendental
Yeah.
to this manifested and unmanifested matter. It is supreme and is never annihilated. When all in this world is annihilated, that part remains as it is.
Hallelujah. That is where we belong. Originally, that's where we belong. So we are preparing to go there. That's where we are heading to. Yes. So we should be happy. The devotees should not be morose. Devotees should be happy. Why we should be happy? We're going back to Godhead. You should be happy. I'm getting free from prison. I'm liberated. Going back to God, Godhead, eternity. It's sufficient reason for us to be happy. Yes. When a prisoner, a commissioner of prisoner comes to visit and they say, I give all of you 3 months to leave this place. Jai! Jai! So Krishna consciousness, Jai! Say Jai to Prabhupada.
Jai!
Jai! That's what Prabhupada did. I came to give you ticket to go back to Godhead. Yes. You should be happy. You should be happy. We have reason to be happy. Because we are getting out eternally, not sometimes, eternally. So we should be happy. We're going there. When the living entity enters into the spiritual atmosphere and develops a spiritual body, he will not come back here again. He stay there for eternity. Eternity. We're going back home, back home, Godhead. The first canto of Western chapter 5. And the moon said, because devotees are going back to God with that joy, they are non-envious. Yes, sir.
In case of Sanat Kumar,
Yes.
he was in Vaikuntha and then he wanted to go higher, Goloka, then he has to come to the birth, take the birth here,
Hmm.
if you can correct me, and then he transferred to Goloka.
Hmm.
So sometimes is it a coming here after getting into the spiritual side?
Thank you. Thank you for the question. There's something very thin which we don't see. Something very thin. What is that? What is that? Hmm? The Kumaras were not in Vaikuntha. They were not in Vaikuntha. They are at the gate. There are many gates, Vaikuntha. There are many gates to Vaikuntha. They are still at the gate, not even the final gate. Yes. They are at the gate. Yeah, okay. You're talking about Gopkumara. But we should understand this way because it's not you only who see like this. Generally, this is what we say. They are from Vaikuntha. They are not from Vaikuntha. They are at the gate. Yes, Gopkumara came from there for expedition. He came to make experiment to teach us a lesson. That's what he came. And he got it. He got it. And so he left a lesson for us to follow, to learn. He showed the process.
Is it possible to go directly from Vaikuntha to Goloka if someone is there?
Yes, it's possible. We mentioned it yesterday. It is possible. One can go from there. So Nathan Goswami mentioned it in the Brihad Bhagavatamrita. It is possible to go from there. Although it is rare, but it's possible. Possible. You can go from there. Yes. And you see the lesson Gokuna taught us, very deep lesson. What the first lesson we learn from that? Gokuma. What's the first lesson we learn from his life? What teaching we get from him? Well, my own understanding, the first thing I understood from that is that it is possible a spiritual world is there. That somebody came to me because question, am I sure Goloka is there? Am I sure? So he came from there to come and teach you that it is true, it is there. And he went back there. Right? And he followed all due processes to get back there. He followed that. So we have example that somebody came from there to come and teach us, and he followed a due process that took him back there. He followed it. So we have example. Somebody to follow, right? So in one man he used to come and work with a Prabhupada in Juhu Beach. Every day he comes to Prabhupada and he'll be asking, Swamiji, suppose at the end there is no hell. You are talking about hell. Suppose at the end there's no hell. When you go back to Godhead, there's no hell. The Prabhupada very cleverly used the same answer to give him back. So when you leave the body and there is hell, what will you do then? It's not late. It'll be late. So you better follow it now. You will not lose anything. Even if you find out there is no hell, you will not lose anything. But it's dangerous if you have to find out there is hell and you're not prepared. So what will you do then? It's late. In the Bible, there is a statement, is an example like that. One man who does not believe in hell, but when he left the body, there was hell. And Yamaraj told him, my friend, he brought all the records and showed. See all the things you did. And he gave him the power to remember everything. So with these activities, you are not going to go ahead. You go to hell. So the man said, okay, I will go to hell. But can you give me just a few minutes? Let me go back and tell the people there that there really hell. There is hell, really. So they can believe because they don't believe. Like me, I don't believe. That is why I'm having this situation. Yamana said, no, my friend. No. If you have come here, you cannot go back there like that. They say, no, you cannot go back there. No, let me go and tell them that it is true. I'm example. I'm going there. All of you should be careful. Your mother said, no, no, no. If they will believe you, they will believe those that they're telling them. If they cannot believe them, they will not believe you also. So there's no need for you to go back there. Go to your... Yes, you go. Yes, you go. You couldn't go back to tell. Those who will believe. Scriptures are talking, Acharyas are talking from different traditions. They are talking. If they will not believe this, they will not believe you. Even if you go back, they believe you. Don't waste your time. Go your way. When Janak Maharaj was also going back to Godhead, he branched a branch at the head, not inside the head, by the gate. When one is going back to Godhead, you have freedom. If you want to branch anywhere before going to Goloka, you have freedom to do that. You have freedom. Want to see other places, you can see. You have freedom. So Janak Maharaj wanted to see. You can go step by step if you like. You want to go directly, I'm tired, let me just go. You have freedom to do it. You want to see also, you have freedom. So Janak Maharaj went by the gate. As soon as he just reached the gate, the breeze from his body entered inside the air. They all came together. Please, Maharaj, please, stay for 5 minutes. Please, stay for 5 minutes. You are giving us some relief. Out of compassion, he waited. At the gate, not inside. At the gate. Where is the devotee? So Yamaras came. Hey, my friend, what are you doing here? Leave them. Go. Just go away. Go. Don't stay here. Leave them. Let them pay for what they are due for. They work for it. Go. So Jana Maharaj, he left. So you can pass through there if you want to see. You are free. It is real. Hell is real. The scriptures cannot tell lies. They cannot tell. Our chariots, they cannot tell lies. Sukadeva Goswami described it, fifth canto, that's the last chapter, chapter 26. The last chapter, canto 5, 26. Divisions of hell. He gave details of the real. So we should be happy that Krishna consciousness is giving us an escape route. Escape route. You should be happy. And be appreciative by following the teachings Prabhupada has given to us. He spent his time to do this for us out of his great care, compassion, love for us. He gave this. None of us asked him to do this. Is it not true? He did it of his own sweet will for the love he has for us. Let us follow this. Let us follow this. Not study to have a certificate. You study this to have devotion for Krishna. So you can go back to Godhead. And don't go alone. Carry many people with you. No selfish, there's no space for selfishness there. No space there. So salvationists, they cannot go there. They cannot go there. Only pure devotees will go there. Here in the material world, one has to change his body, forced by material nature, on account of his different desire for sanctification. These desires are represented in the various species of life, from the germs to the most perfect material bodies, those of Brahma and the demigods. All of these have bodies of matter in different shapes. An intelligent person sees oneness not in the variety of bodies, but in the spiritual identity. The culture of knowledge reaches perfection only when the knower comes to the point of surrendering unto the Supreme Lord, called Vasudeva. But even after attaining knowledge in the matter of one's spiritual identity, unless he comes to the point of knowing that the living entities are eternal parts and parcels of the whole, and that they can never become the whole, one has to fall down again into the material atmosphere, even after having become one with the Brahmajyoti. Got a point? This madness has to be completely removed. This madness, what is that madness? We different from Krishna in terms of quantity. We are different. Eternally different. This should be clearly understood. Not that we are the same with Krishna in all circumstances. This sense of ownership is the material disease of the living being. What's the material disease? What's the material disease? Huh? I just read it, no? I just read it. This sense of ownership is a material disease of the living being. And under the spell of such sense enjoyment, he transmigrates through the different shapes of body manifested in the material world. The sense of becoming one with the Brahmajyoti is not, therefore, mature knowledge. The sense of surrendering unto the Lord completely and developing the sense of spiritual service is the highest professional stage. Surrendering and rendering of service is the way. Surrendering and rendering of service. One who is surrendered, service is necessary. One who is not surrendered, service is not there. So surrender comes what? Service for the Supreme Lord. Right? Yes, sir.
Sometimes we see that pure devotees, they leave their body by means of fasting.
They leave the body
By fasting.
by fasting.
Yeah. So like Srila Prabhupada, Jonas Swami, Jonas Kadambakanana Swami. So I was just wondering, why do they choose to leave the body like this?
Why pure devotees choose to leave the body fasting? Why can't they continue eating till death? Yes. When one is preparing to go, in other words, we are preparing. When we are preparing to go back to Godhead, these things are, one should not think about this body again. Should not think of food. Should not think of anything. See the prayer. Remove all unnecessary things that will impede my going to you. So this is the practical aspect of it. Fasting. Fasting to death. All of them, not only pure devotees, all intelligent, fasting to death. You know the reason why we wear one earring? What's the reason wearing one earring? One earring. What's the reason? One earring.
Control last.
To control lust. Okay, thank you. Something more? Something more?
Purify ourselves. Purify ourselves.
Purify ourselves.
Renunciation.
Huh?
Renunciation.
It's renunciation. That is renunciation. Renunciation. When Chitamabu left and took sannyas, many devotees felt very devastated. We're not going to have our life with us again. Oh, from now, I will put only one earring and sit in meditation and prepare and go away. And Dr. Chara said, I'm going to drown myself in Ganga, and if you hold me, I will wait in the night when I'm sleeping, I will jump in Ganga and go away. It's austerity. It's austerity. Austerity is a preparation for living in an auspicious way. Yogis also, they go to the forest to do austerity to go. It is abomination for one to live a life of sense education till death. It's an abomination. Serious abomination. Prepare to go. Fasting. Don't remember food, don't remember drink, don't remember the body. That is it. Only Krishna consciousness, Bhisma Dev. 5 days to prepare to live. Right? That is the standard. All prepare to live in a good way. No more thinking of the body. It's about the higher consciousness now. That is the process. And they follow it nicely. One should not remain in the house till death. Get ready to be prepared to leave. That's the process. We should follow that. It's a big mistake, big impediment for one to live a life of sanctification to death. That is condemned. One automatically going to hell. One automatically goes to hell by that. Yes, fasting is the process. Next, let's go to B. When does one get spiritual body? When?
One accepts one's own position as a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, not the whole.
Yes. When one accepts oneself as part and parcel of the Supreme Lord and not the whole. We are not the whole, we are the parts. This will be clear in our consciousness. We should know, fully convinced that we are not the whole. We are different from Krishna. That distinction should be made clearly. And we surrender to Vasudeva. Yes. And perfection of devotional service. Very good. Yes. The devotees, however, by practice of devotional service to the Lord, develop a sense of love for Godhead. And if at the time of death, a devotee does not remember his godly service, the Lord does not forget him. This prayer is to remind the Lord about the devotee's sacrifices. But even if there is no reminder, the Lord does not forget the devotional service of pure devotee. Jamila. It is Krishna who made him to name his son Narayan. That's Krishna's plan. It is Krishna who made him attached to the body. It is Krishna also who gave him the mind to constantly chant Narayan. Come and sit on my lap. Narayan, have you eaten? Narayan, you want to drink? Narayan, you want to sleep? Narayan, let's go. Narayan, come here. Narayan, where are you? every day, Narayan, Narayan. The Krishna who did that. At the end, he remember Narayan. So it is very important to call the names of Krishna. Very, very important. All the scripture recommended you should call the name. And this process of calling the name of the Lord is very, very, very powerful. Very powerful. In the 8th canto, chapter 40, 15, Srila Prabhupada said we should learn to chant, to recite prayers, chant mantras, should learn Brahma Samhita, should learn prayers, different prayers, Hare Krishna mantra, Sisachaka. We should learn all these prayers. Prabhupada recommended that because it will help us at the end. We're referring to Gajendra. Right? Yes.
Maharaj, before coming to Krishna consciousness or even in Krishna consciousness, sometimes we do think about unnecessary things which is not required. That goes into a subconscious mind.
Yes.
So that's why what happens, maybe sometimes even a dream that comes up or sometimes even in a chanting that pops up. So those things are getting registered in a subconscious mind. So how to get rid of those unwanted things that gets registered in a subconscious mind?
Krishna consciousness.
Yeah, we try, but
keep trying. There's no alternative. Keep trying. This is the only process. We are replacing all the garbages which we have accumulated in our consciousness. We are replacing it by Krishna consciousness. That is why it is very important for us to constantly hear about Krishna. Krishna cleanses the desire for selling Krishna in their hearts. Constant hearing and chanting. In the association of pure devotees. That is how we get it removed from our head. There's no alternative. So what we're doing is a powerful process. We are pushing them out. By feeling in Krishna consciousness, we are pushing them out. Let us continue. They are coming out. Don't worry. They are coming out. As we continue, that is how they will get out. Completely. One day you will see that they are completely out. One day you see. Yes, Bill.
In general, if you do a service for somebody and then later on you want something from that person, is it good to remind them of the service that you did for them or not? Because it kind of seems like the mentality, like I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
not selfless, period.
Yes, Sanatana Goswami did that. Sanatana Goswami did. He told the man, I did good for you before. Now, pay me back. I want to go to Mecca to worship Allah. So release me to go. How do I do that? Take. Give bribe. Look at the money, small. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay. Yes. I will find a way. So Sanatana Swami said, tell the man that you took me to toilet and after passing stool, you took me to Ganga and I jumped in with my shackles and I was taken away by the current. So it's finished. It's okay. Look at the money. Yeah, I can tell life because the money is big. Even if I'm caught, I can bribe myself from the money also and get out. He did. Sanatana Goswami told him, the good I did for you before, I need it also now. Yes. The battlefield of Kurukshetra, one day, diplomatic Dhira insulted Bhismadev. I know you are very, very lenient. Wait, the Pandavas. That is why they are still alive. That is your dealings. Bhishma said, I'm fighting. Yeah, you are fighting is that the Pandavas are still alive. That is your fighting. They're still alive. That is your fighting. So Bhishma was very angry. Why this boy is like this? Tomorrow, these 5 arrows. Tomorrow. Very, very stubborn. Give me the arrows. I will give it to you tomorrow to remind you. Remind you. Give it to me. So Bhishma they give it to him. So he kept it. Krishna went to Arjuna. Partha, you're sleeping. Get up. Arjuna said, yeah, it's night now. We're not fighting again. You have to sleep. So you don't know what is happening. You don't know. You're sleeping. Death is here. You're sleeping. Get up. Arjuna said, what happened? Did you remember you did good for Dhira? And he promised to reward you? He said, yes. Go now. Go now to him. Tell him to give you your boon now. What that? The arrows is keeping. Take it. Krishna did not go and sleep. Krishna waited there until Arjuna went and collected those things and came back. Now you can go and sleep. Death is over. Your head. Go and sleep. So he went and slept. Arjuna said, give me the good I did for you before. I want it now. Yes. It is on. Sanatana Goswami did. Give me the good I did for you before. He did. So for Krishna consciousness, we can do anything. You can give bribe for Krishna. You can tell lie for Krishna. Yes, for Krishna we can do that. Not for us, but for Krishna, yes. Yes. So it is not a mistake. It's not a fault. It's not about faithlessness. It is about recognizing my Supreme Lord is there. Let me approach him for mercy. Please don't forget me at the time of death. Please don't forget me. Don't forget. The Prabhupada said here, even if we forget, Krishna will not forget. So it is not wrong to pray. It is not wrong. But even if there is no reminder, the Lord does not forget the devotional service or the pure devotee. So it's okay. It's not a loss. If you pray, it's wonderful. It's all good. Let us beg. We should beg for the mercy of the Lord. Yes. How does one get it? By remembering the Lord at the time of death. What if one is not able to remember? The Lord doesn't forget even if the living entity forget. That is the mercy of the Lord. That's the mercy of the Lord. He is always there for us. The Lord is always there for us. Always. Even for us to remember, I mentioned before, it is the Lord who will help us to remember him. Yes, we shouldn't do devotional service with some expectation. We know our situation is very, very dangerous. Our situation is very dangerous. So, to reinforce our bhakti, we should pray. We should pray. Means that we are really serious, that we are facing it from all angles. It's good. Better than to be careless. Right? It's better than to be careless and be whimsical. Better. If we want to pray, it's okay. If we don't pray for pure devotee, there's no problem. But it's appreciation to see the Lord, to talk to the Lord. It's always wonderful. It's always wonderful. What is wrong remembering the Lord by praying to Him? It's adding to our credit. Yes. When does one doesn't get spiritual body? What would make us not to get a spiritual body? Desire for lordship over material nature and desire to be one with Brahmajyoti. Disqualification to go there. This is disqualification. Next. Facilities for the devotee.
9 limbs of devotional service.
Yes. Is it not? How many?
9.
9 limbs. Out of these 9, Srila Vishnu Chakravarti Thakura said, out of the 9, Vishnu Chakravarti Thakura said, 1, remembering, no, hearing, chanting, remembering is the best. It covers the remaining. And out of these 3, what is supreme? Chanting. Chanting is supreme. Testified by Srila Mahaprabhu himself, the Lord. Yes.
I think one of them is like worshiping the lotus feet of the Lord, and like the example is Lakshmi. I'm wondering like how someone practically does that. We don't have like feet in front of us that we can like massage and stuff. I wonder like what does that really mean?
Yeah, very good. Very good question. Pada Sevana. It does not mean only massaging. It's not only massaging that is Pada Sevana. Making garland for the Lord is Pada Sevana. Making garland for the Lord is Pada Sevana. Plugging flowers to make garland is Pada Sevana. Fetching water for the Lord is Pada Sevana. All of them are in this group. Yes. Tomorrow all of us should go to the altar. And tell Pujari, hey, my friend, you have been here for long.